Good morning. I had to pull off at this little pullover because you can see part of the Montana lake down there. It's so pretty. I can't even believe it. And it's so nice. The sun's just peeking out. It's supposed to be raining right now. So, all right, onward with our little journey. I'm almost down to where I'm going to drop my car. Good morning. I'm starting up from Stecoah Gap parking lot and the sun's peeking out. It's pretty cloudy up there. You can see the cars down there. And here I am in the wilderness. 18 miles, 2 days hiking away from my car, solo. First solo experience. Thank you, son. That's nice. Thank you. Saw a rainbow this morning on my way up here, and I'm gonna hope that's a sign from God saying you can do this. Special shout out to Mrs. Dempsey, who told me this summer. She said you can do hard things, and I believed her. So here I am with my bonus hike, and I'm gonna try to do some hard things this week. So missing my family already. And off I go. Okay, pray for me, wish me luck. So I think that is Jacob's ladder. And I'm going up that eventually. Okay, I'm going up Jacob's ladder. It's not that bad. Okay, so I'm a little bit of the ways up. And I've done 26 flights of stairs already. This trip, so. Okay. Let's get it. I'm gonna have lunch at the shelter that's kind of over the top. Okay, anytime something has a name on the Appalachian Trail, it's because it's wicked hard. Oh my God. Oh, going this way. Whew. Jacob's ladder. God, feels so nice out. Onward. So I made it to Gap Shelter. It's like in there through the woods. But I'm not gonna stay. I was gonna have lunch here, but I think I'm just gonna keep going and enjoy my light while it lasts. Okay, onward. I see you. Well, I saw 2 dogs come through with GPS locators. And very shortly after, I think they found the deer. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, that's lovely. The rain. Lunchtime. It's a little chilly and rainy out, but at least it didn't rain all morning, which it was supposed to. Made it to Gap where there are benches. Oh, just enjoying a moment. So I have the whole shelter to myself. It's a teeny one though. It's only like a little, you know, maybe 6%. It's really teeny, and it's a Civilian Conservation Corps one. So that's fun. Thinking of my Pepe. Because he was on the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s. It's still raining. I hung up my bear bag down here. I'll show you. It's hanging in the woods over there. And I got my mattress. I don't know if you can see it down there. Mattress ready. And I'll probably journal for a little bit before bed. I just hung up the food, so I'm kind of in the clear for bedtime. Although it's still light out. And I don't even know if it's 5 o'clock yet. So today was fun. I ran into 5 or 6 Sobos heading to Springer. A lot of them were doing this last 160 miles in 7 days. It took me like 29 days to do the same mileage. But, you know, I don't have through hiker legs, and as a lowlander from Tampa, I'm never going to get them on my little 1 and 2 week excursions. So, today, Jacob's Ladder was more difficult than I thought. For some reason, I had remembered it in my head as only being 300 vertical feet going up as an ascent, and I think it's closer to 800 or 900. So when I felt like I had completed 300, I checked gut hooks, and I was only a third of the way up. So yeah, but that was the big tricky section of the day. The rest of it was kind of rolling, just enough up to, you know, lose your breath significantly. Lots of cardio today. I think over 200 minutes of, you know, cardio and peak. Yay, Fitbit. My Fitbit says I did 75 flights of stairs, but I know that this is a lie because I didn't calibrate the stairs. And this summer, that was the same issue that I had. Like, the ladies that we were hiking with had 4 times the amount of stairs as I did. And on Jacob's Ladder, I went up what I thought was about 100 feet from where I had stopped before, and it said only 2 flights of stairs more. So, it did give me quite a few flights of stairs. I think I'm over 70 or 80, but not the real elevation. I will look up the real elevation and figure out how many stairs that would be if you know, divide it by 16 feet. I think there's 16 stairs in a flight.
So it's 6:45 a.m. and last night was rough. I ate dinner at about 4 o'clock, and I was hoping that I just fell asleep, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock, and it got dark, and I thought I would do that, but wasn't feeling good. And then at about 7, I threw up all of my dinner on my way to go get more food, and then I realized I was really in not a good situation. So I knew I needed to eat and get more electrolytes in, because I had only had like probably 1,000 calories yesterday, and I burned 3,000, and that wasn't enough. And all my water was weird. Like, it was all new bottles of like antioxidant style smart water. So I was mixing that, I think, with my dinner and boiling it. And so anyway, I was sick, and then I had to get my bear bag down to get more food, which is an endeavor in the rain especially. So did that, made some hot water, drank it, felt better. Ate some Gatorade chews, took some Endurolite tablets, which are Rachel's endurance electrolytes that you can take. Took that. Had like one more bite. It was like all I could do to just have a couple bites because I felt so sick. Everything that I had just looked awful. And I had a honey stick, and then I felt better. And I went and hung up the bear bag again. Sorry, I had phone issues. So I got really tired from all my treks over to the bathroom because every time I needed to go, I had to take off my dry socks, put on my wet socks, put on my boots, and then trek over there. I've already had like a quarter mile this morning, like between midnight and 6 a.m. of just like going over there because your body starts shaking if you have too much liquid in it. So you got to get that out. So it's like this horrible game of like stay hydrated and then go to the bathroom when your body starts shaking and then put all your wet gear on, freeze, come back over here, take all the wet gear off, put your dry gear back on, lie in bed until you get warm, fall asleep, wake up, have to go to the bathroom again. Oh, it's this vicious cycle. So that, and now I'm debating what to do because I am not in good enough shape, I think, to do the Smokies. Yeah, I feel pretty ill. And so the boys don't get here for a couple of days, so I've got this like gap I need to figure out if I should just go home to Florida and wait on them and enjoy the adventure with them, or if I hang around here and do some camping or what. So everything seems like a bad option. So I can hike 1 mile out and then try to hitch to the lady that gave me a ride yesterday, or I can just hoof it over to the visitor center where my car is and then drive over and tell her that I won't need another shuttle. So I'm just figuring it out. It's so annoying that you spend months making a plan and then it never goes the way that you think it will, which is fine because safety is the most important element. But I think I'm done with hiking for a little while. I leveled up tonight by sleeping in a shelter by myself in the middle of the woods. I wasn't scared about that at all. It was totally fine. I just think that it would have been nice to have some company while I was getting sick. And someone to make me some soup or something would have been great. I would get spoiled. So here I am in the shelter and thinking about how spoiled I've been in the past to have had company and or someone to help me make food and just chat with about all the options. And now I'm making them all by myself, and it's no fun. But I'm thinking about the blessings that I have even out here. I'm super grateful for this pad. It's pretty comfy. It was cold in the beginning. The first couple hours it was cold until the air kind of heated up from my body, but then it was not sucking cold air anymore. It was just it's just nice. I'm grateful for my umbrella, which just kept me dry on my treks over to the bathroom endlessly. And I'm grateful that no mice ran over my head because they're really loud. And there were definitely bottles or something crashing around underneath this pad. It reverberated through the floor and then into the pad, and I heard it. About them knocking all this stuff over down there underneath the shelter. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for it to get light enough to get it on. I think you can really see out there yet. So okay. Onward.